Hey, y'all. So before I get into this second part of this childhood conformity, I want y'all to go ahead and go check out part one, in case you didn't. I'll give y'all some time to do that. Alright? So I'm gonna go ahead and start where I left off at. The last thing I left off was the job, the police job. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna start at. So I won't overdo it. I went ahead and wrote the stuff down of what this is gonna be about. So I got my little flashcards here that I'm gonna be reading from. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into this. So shot after shot after shot, your boy's mental kept taking of the conformity and the indoctrination in this life and in school. And your boy's mental took so many shots, so much so that I couldn't be a police this time. There was no way I could be a police. Why? Because they no longer stood for protect and serve. At least not for blacks, Latinos, and the struggling class. They were the worst gang to walk the earth. Next to the CIA and the FBI, of course. And then on the lower class of the gangs, there's the Bloods and the Crips. But the police officers are a gang in and of themselves. Them alphabet boys had all types of manner of hate groups operating out of them. Mainly racist and Klans members. The Ku Klux Klan. Now, why would I want to join a group like that? Why would I want to associate myself with a job like that had those type of people that's out to kill my people? Hell, the police of today have a bad rep, and the good within the police department don't do it any good. The bad outweighs the good. So if I did try to join being a policeman, I'll be known as as one of them, like the bad ones. I've had at least 3 encounters with the police, but I'm only gonna tell y'all 2, because the third one was nothing but a speeding ticket. But I'm finna get ready and tell y'all the first part of my life that I experienced the police. So first time I ran into police was when I was 8 years old. After my mom died. We had barely just finished celebrating, well, not celebrating, but laying her to rest. It was barely a week after the damn funeral that the damn police came and raided our house and took us away from our family. They just snatched us out the house and took us away from our family. Don't worry though, we put up a fight. We put up a struggle because we did not want to leave our family. Each time they captured one of us, the other had already ran to our grandmother. And it kept going like that for a while until they actually got us out of the house and they put us in the system. We was in the system for 7 fucking years. And herein is where all the fuckery and the trauma shit happened. But I'm not gonna tell y'all that. But the those traumatic things were. Because y'all gonna have to get close to me in order to, for me to open up about that. So me and my siblings went through a whole hell of abuse, all manners of abuse. You name it, we went through it. This was back in '95, so me and my siblings was probably one of the first groups that the system fucked up. And when you fast forward to today with the trouble that they in now and shit, I think we kind of put it on, started the whole thing, me and my siblings. And after those 7 years of hell, that's when my grandma got custody of us. And that was in 2001 when she got custody. At that point, I was like 14. And that's when I had my second encounter with the fucking police. Now, I'm gonna lay a little backstory for this, just a little bit. With this one, me and my brother was always into it with my uncle. We always got into fights and shit. Me and my brother always jumped his ass because we was little kids and shit. We couldn't handle his big ass alone, so we always jumped him and we always won. But this particular time, my brother and my uncle got into it, and my uncle smacked him so hard his ears rung. And my brother winded up calling the police on him. And in those days, minors weren't allowed to call the police. So y'all already know what this is getting ready to be about. So police come to the house. They ask about the incident. They asked who called the police, and my brother said he did. And they started going in on him about how he's a minor and how he's not supposed to be calling the police, which is dumb to me. If a person is in trouble, of course they're gonna call y'all. Whether you're young, old, whatever. Y'all supposed to come. But anyway, I'm already 8 minutes in, so I'm probably gonna have to do a part 3. Let me finish this up a little bit. So anyway, the police started calling my brother out his name and stuff and calling him boy and shit like that. And I came and started correcting them, telling them his name and shit, but they wasn't listening. They kept going in at him and stuff. Then they tried to go in at him and try to arrest him and shit. That's when I went off and I hemmed up one of the cops against the wall. He tried to reach for his gun, and I reached for that motherfucker too, to make sure that motherfucker stayed holstered. So I was manhandling this cop. 14 years old. But they got the drop on me, his partner did. And he got me off his partner and they started wrestling with me. They couldn't really take me down. I was a strong ass kid. But anyway, they told me if I didn't calm down, that they was gonna handcuff me. That shit ain't fazed me. I still kept putting up a struggle. Then they started saying that they was gonna mace my ass. Now, I've been maced when I was young. That shit ain't good. So I calmed down. And they tackled my ass to the couch and put my ass in handcuffs. And they took me out to the squad car where the officer that I had pinned against the wall, he punched me in my face before tossing me in the damn car.